You guys, look at the little squirrel. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Look at that little tail and that little face. Oh, I love it. He reminds me so much of the itty bitty little red squirrels that are starting to scamper all around my house in Michigan. I'm so excited to see them again. They've been gone all winter and they're just starting to show up again. So I'm really hoping that means spring is on the way. But hello everyone and welcome back to ZooCrafting. And I adore the little adorable squirrel that is behind us. And we are, oh, there's the cows again, surrounded by cows in what will one day be known as Red Wolf National Forest. And it occurs to me when I was doing daily episodes of ZooCrafting, I got a little bit done a little bit faster. So I've started to peck away at some of our projects off camera because they're boring things, Mr. Squirrel. I like putting down the path, but I actually find that like really relaxing and soothing. Who knows why? And don't mind those deer over there. That buck has been eyeing me up this entire time. I actually rerouted our path to go to the left rather than to continue going in that direction towards the plums because I didn't want to mess with those guys. And also we want to have this path lead over. Did you guys hear that? Oh, hello, little cute squirrel. Oh my gosh, you're so adorable. I cannot wait to have even more squirrels all over the place. And I can't wait until we make our cow corral so I can gather those guys up. And there is our beautiful bluebird. Oh my gosh, it's so lovely. I really need to give him a nest. He won't lay any eggs in it because this is a Mo Creatures bluebird versus a pavo bluebird, aka an exotic birds mod bluebird. But I just love having it there. I hope it stays there for a long time. I should give it some berry bushes. That would be quite nice. And we should look into researching bluebirds pretty soon. But today, what I really want to do is two things. One of which is put down this awesome sculpture, aka the amazing wood bridge that we have across the ravine. And two is I want to go and see our duck. I totally forgot we had a wild rice duck. And I want to go and see our wild rice duck again. And I want to start collecting up the wild rice from the wild rice duck so that we can fill the lake that surrounds the beautiful archaeology. Oh, you can't see it from here. The Archaeology Academy that we are going to be turning into our ranger station has a lake half in it, and I think that's amazing. So I want to fill the entire lake with a whole bunch of wild rice, and then we can release the ducks. We can release all of the ducks that we have been breeding all the way back over at Zoodesia Zoo with Puppy and all of his offspring. In fact, if I'm really careful, I think I can actually zoom directly in right there. That tiny little squiggly patch of pixels is where we have something like 24 ducks running around. And there's the little boardwalk that we have for the ducks too. This vacation is totally helping me really want to return to the zoo. And I don't know how much longer we're going to be here, but I definitely want to at least get our Red Wolf National Forest started before we go back home. So there's plenty of work to do in the National Forest that doesn't really roll off the tongue the way that there's plenty of work to do in the zoo does. But those are the two projects I really want to work on today. Wild rice with the ducks, exploring our beautiful forest, and then just relaxing and having a good time. And the more I learn to relax, the more I imagine I'll get more work done. Because the whole point is really having just a great time and discovering all sorts of hidden treasures here in this world. I mean, we have such a huge world, and every little patch has unexpected things hiding inside of it, like those adorable watercress down there. But all right, so path. All right, Lily, Tate, let's focus on this and don't bother those deer. But I have been leading the path down this direction, and then I stopped because we had a whole bunch of trees and I had to figure out which trees to strategically remove. And then I also found this really fascinating bush. So these are the wild harvest and wild discovery of this little patch of forest, you guys. And this bush has the cassis fruit on it. So it's basically a berry bush. And as we make these discoveries, like over here, I think that is actually some wild lotus growing there. But as we find different plants that are scattered throughout our entire forest, we'll hopefully come up with a fun list of different animals that we can add into our forest, different North American temperate forest animals primarily. So, and we're going to also remove the cows. But these cassis berries we can do quite a bit with, but I really love the idea of thinking of them just as berry bushes. Who do you see show up in a berry bush? Well, like bears. Bears might come and eat things off of a berry bush. Raccoons raccoons. Really, a lot of bird species will eat the berries off of a bush. So this is a way for us to look at the plants and look at the environment. We could say, okay, there's a little pond right here. It has an overhang. Maybe some water snakes would really like to be over here. Maybe some crayfish. And we can think about adding those creatures in as time goes on. So as our forest becomes revealed to us, for instance, who might like some piggies on a cliffside? Maybe some hawks will really go after those. I could see some hawks being very happy to eat cliffside piggies. But as the forest is revealed to us, we'll start coming up with a list of animals we can add in, and add them in we will. So let's see, cassis berries. What can I do with this cassis fruit for starters? I can make grated berry. I can make berry chocolate. I can make a cardboard box by shoving all the berries into a box. And I can make tarts, liqueur, a lot of it, more tarts, and a sapling. If I had a tea sapling, interesting. Oh, and I can also make preserves. What can I do with the preserves? Because I could probably get sugar pretty easily. I could make sandwiches. That's adorable. I could make really simplistic little sandwiches with these. So let's go ahead and tuck all of the edibles into my bag really quickly. And then let's see. Oh, there's another chicken. I really need to gather all those guys up. So I won't put down, I think what we'll do to kind of compromise is I will not put down, oh, there's another squirrel. There's another adorable little squirrel. I hope that chicken's not going to bother him. Oh my goodness, that's really cute. And actually squirrels will eat bird eggs. So I guess we should be more worried about the squirrel chasing down the chicken. But maybe a good compromise between trying to build a path in the forest and explore with you guys. Oh, there's the chicken. It's so adorable. Look at it. Look at it. A little sky chicken. Is that I will like adventure through the forest and start clearing the area with everyone. And then I'll put the dirt down myself because that's oddly relaxing for me. I could totally do that on my own. All right, so let's go ahead and get the glorious grafter out. And we're going to have to strategically and very carefully try to destroy. In fact, do I have any shears? I don't. We were supposed to go mining so I could get some iron ore to get shears. Totally forgot about that. All right. We want to strategically destroy some of these leaves so that we can clear away this bush. So definitely need to get, because if we try to cut it down with the glorious grafter right now, our axe, then what's actually going, oh, hello. Hi. Are you a little upset? Is this your tree? Oh my gosh, there's so many squirrels. There's just suddenly squirrels. This is the best. Maybe I like ran into a little squirrel home. I didn't mean to upset you guys. Sorry about that. I just have to strategically move just this bush. But because we have tree capitator, if I try to cut down this tree before, oh my gosh, there's so many squirrels. This is so cool. But if I try to cut down this tree before I like make sure it's not touching any other trees, then it'll just clear all of the trees around it. Any leaf block touching the other leaves will bring down half of the forest. It'd be terrible. I just want to remove like one or two things in the forest. Oh yeah, I just got an apple. So I'll go ahead and plant that. Ooh, careful there, little squirrel. Little buddy, jeez. I'm swinging an axe right now. Now's not really a safe time to run underfoot. But there's 2 apples from that actually. So let's go ahead and grab some apple saplings. And I will just plant those, like one right over here. Maybe that can help out the squirrel because I like took his little spot. And then there's lots of ferns over here that were hiding under the thick leaf litter. So, yeah, if you guys can think up some really fun species that might have shown up from the areas that we're discovering, then do let me know. And we definitely will be clearing all of these cows out because I just hear there's mooing ringing through the forest right now. And that is not what we're going for. We need the wolves howling in the forest. So that's actually what I need to do, is make this place nice and healthy for our wolves by adding in the correct ecosystem that they would need. So if you guys can think, what would the wolves need to survive here? Because that is the goal of what we're doing in the Red Wolf Forest, is we are trying to create an ecosystem. Ah, I fell in the little pond. We are trying to create an ecosystem that our red wolves would be able to thrive in. We have been breeding our endangered red wolves in Zoodesia Zoo for over a year now. And I really want to make sure that they're very successful. Okay, I think that is safe. Lily Tate, watch out. Timber! All right, wonderful. Knocked that down. Ooh, what's this? We found a little patch of wild ore. This is some copper gravel ore right over here. I wonder if I should collect that or if I should keep moving. I'm trying to work my way over to the ravine, and I got another apple. So we'll go ahead and plant the apple sapling. Maybe up here, Tate? Oh, there's a maple tree. Oh yeah, I'm gonna gather that, and then we can maybe have some like flapjacks in a pan that we can eat. Right next to our little campfire. So we could work on that later. I'm not very hungry right now, which is a good thing. But let's see. That is basically the main goal of what we're trying to research here too, is how can we change this beautiful forest so that it really has what our red wolves would need to be able to totally survive and thrive here. So I'm thinking maybe some more wild goats, deer for sure. What else? Maybe, I guess elk would be kind of stretching it. That could be kind of like the deer. So primarily, I think we need to make sure the deer population is really thriving here. And that means having a lot of variety in plants. So, or just planting a garden, because it seems every time I plant a garden, the deer come along and eat the entire thing. Ooh, are those apricots I spy down there? It seems like that goat is onto something. So yeah, we're gonna have to think about what we can add in and what we can remove in the case of the overabundance of the bovines to make this area good for the red wolves. Though I guess technically we could add in the wolves and they would take care of our bovine issue, but that doesn't seem very kind to the cows. And those are some beautiful flowers in the distance that we are gonna have to check out. All right, so where's my ravine? I know that we are getting somewhat close to the ravine. What are you? Musical tree. Whoa, hang on now. What am I messing with over here? A musical tree. Did I just like walk up on some sort of mysterious, interesting new tree discovery? Let's dig this puppy out a little bit. Don't worry, puppies. I don't mean a real puppy that we're digging out. All right, so let's see. I want to get a good glimpse at what the heck a musical tree is. Because this is a new discovery. What do you mean musical tree? Does it do anything? Does it do anything musically? Huh. This is interesting. Musical tree, musical wood planks, music box. Huh. Musical iron wand. Oh my gosh. That's interesting. I wonder if that's used for something special. Well, I don't want to destroy any more of its leaves now that I know what it is. So this is a very unique type of plant. That's going to have to merit a little bit more research. So I guess we're going to have to veer. Whoa, Lily, careful here. We're going to have to veer the path like rapidly this way and then wiggle around a musical tree. That is an item of note for sure. You guys, we should fill it with birds. We should fill it with songbirds. Oh, that's perfect. I love that idea. I'm going to build a nest like ASAP and we should fill this thing with songbirds. That's a really good idea. I like that idea. And then we'll wiggle around this maple tree. I wonder if there's any species that really enjoy maple trees. I love how much research I'm going to have to do for this. And then finally, we come up along the edge of this absolutely beautiful ravine. Look at that. Beautiful stalactites over there. There's even some stalagmites in the very back corner. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. I haven't been caving in months. Oh, this is everything I ever wanted. Look, there's even some glow shrooms down there, and there's a whole bunch of fossils. This has to be a good system to pop into and just do a little bit of experimenting and a little bit of caving. And there's some cows, and it looks like it goes deeper down there too. So, let's see. Yeah, it looks like there's definitely a little lip to a larger cave down there, and right down there too. And then, ooh, even right down there, look, there's some moss leading the way and some lava leading the way even deeper into the ravine. Oh, that's so exciting. Lily, Tate. Oh my gosh, that's not so exciting, Tate. Okay, Lily, good girl. Good girl. Tate, come. Okay, he's getting a little hungry. Maybe that's what it was. All right, Lily, look. Oh, I forgot she hates fish. All right, Tate, come here. Come here, Tate. Come here. No, Tate. No, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. Come towards Mama. Come this way. I have fish. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad that he's so treat motivated. Good dog. All right, sit, Tate. And then let's go ahead and grab some of the duck sweet potato and cranberry for Lily. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad they didn't just launch themselves in there as usual. And then I think we'll go ahead and is it this piece that I can put onto the end to make the... Yep, there we go. All right, and that's going to lead us across to the other side. Suddenly, walking into the thin air and building a bridge across a giant chasm doesn't feel so comfy anymore. Oh my. All right, well, I'm sure this will be fine as long as I very carefully... I don't have any feather fall or anything on my boots. That's my bad for not replacing that. But let me see if I can just maybe, okay, there's that. Oh, okay, okay. I got this. I got this. Don't panic, Seri. Don't panic. And then, oh, dang it. I put it the wrong direction. Why? All right, there's 2 pieces going the right direction. And then, okay, don't look down. I mean, I have to look down, but don't look too far down. Just, okay, don't freak out. That's fine. That's fine. Build a bridge piece right in front of yourself and almost shove yourself right off into a giant chasm. That's just a normal, okay, this is normal. This is normal. All right, normal, terrifying activities for a wee little biologist lost in the forest. Okay, no. All right, good. Okay, you just have some floating pieces of bridge right in front of you. Okay, all right. And carefully. Oh man, being a wildlife ranger in the middle of a nature forest is a lot more dangerous than I thought it would be. This was going to be like my very quick, relaxing little camping trip, and somehow it has turned into something so much more complicated. All right, and we're going to very carefully come this direction across. Look at this. It's going to be so beautiful and safe. I think I might make it go up by 2. I would feel safer if maybe it went up by 2. Maybe if I put it over on this side. There we go. There, that's much better. That's what we should have. Nice, a little bit of protection so nobody's going to just like dash right off to their doom. Doesn't this feel safer? Except for you, poor Mr. Cow. I will rescue you again at some point, Mr. Cow, I promise. Oops, dang it, I should have gotten those roots. All right, and then we need to grab this. And then if I can, put the fence piece right here, or there we go, bridge, and bridge. Thank goodness. You guys, we did it! And now I just need to surround the rest of the ravine with the fence pieces so that we're making it very, very safe. But this is glorious and beautiful. I love it. Okay, except, you know, it just ends in a dirt wall, but we'll fix that. All right, so then we'll come over here. Man, I wish I had a proper set of shears. Oh, and then that's just, okay. Oh, thank goodness. I thought it was like a sudden sheer drop into the abyss. And I was like, well, that's fine. Just, oh no. Oh no, I need that. No, come back. Oh, of course I would have to go down anyway. All right, careful. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, really? Okay, careful. Oh, all right. And then a little bit of dirt to get back out, and up we go. There we go. I mean, if I die here, this would be a little bit uncomfortable to have to collect all my things so far away from home. And yeah, the camping trip, you guys, I really didn't anticipate it lasting this long. I thought it was only going to be the month of January. Ooh, okay, that's fine. I thought it was only, oh, this is awesome. Only going to be the month of January, but I'm still loving being here. And we are going to be returning to Zoodesia Zoo proper. I just want to spend a little bit more time working here. As you guys know, it's been a little bit of a rough adventure in real life lately. And this just totally fits where my heart and my head are right now, and I'm so in love with it, and I hope you guys are loving it too. We're moving along at a teensy bit of a better pace now that I'm finally getting into the groove. Sometimes when you take a big break from even the things that make you super happy, it can take you a little while to figure out how to get into the flow again. What the heck is that? Oh my gosh! And then of course there's freaking cave scorpions covered in babies just waiting down there for me to fall into the lava and then death, and then oh my gosh, of course that would be waiting for me down there. I can't even. That's amazing. Okay, that's a specimen I've got to go poke. No, get out of the fire. Don't die. I need to look at you and your beautiful, beautiful children. Stay out of that fire. Oh my gosh. I love this world. I love this world so much. Oh man. So, yep. Usual goofy adventures, and I'm just gonna give me some time. And those of you who have been around for ZooCrafting for a very, very long time now, we're going on to this is our 4th year of ZooCrafting after all. know that Seri is a silly goose, and sometimes I get so nervous, but things are doing pretty good now. All right, and I need more of those little oak wood posts that I can turn into these fence posts, because man, they are absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait to get down there and poke at that scorpion. What do you want to bet it eats all of the cows that fall into the ravine? That is too awesome. Oh my gosh, that's just too awesome. All right, and we found a musical tree today, which I think we should fill with nests and see if we can attract a whole bunch of musical birds too. Also, I need to, oh yeah, the wild rice. The wild rice and the duck. Oh, all right. Well, we did get quite a bit done, if you think about it, by working in this part of the forest, and I do need to clear away this pine tree, unfortunately. I'm sorry, pine tree. It's really not personal. I just need to like work through all of this and then figure out how to get myself up and towards the academy. But man, even just the calm little adventures, you never know what you're gonna find, like a giant scorpion. Oh man, I don't know if I should be happy or alarmed that I can't see where it is anymore. All right. Well, this ravine, it got much more interesting, and I'm definitely going to have to figure out a way to get down there. Maybe this weekend, actually. That would be pretty fun if I maybe had a little spot. So how on earth would I have maybe just a ladder? Maybe I should just dig straight down and make a giant ladder and then climb up and down. That seems like the tidiest way to do things. So we'll probably do that later and just see if the ravine is worth exploring and like make a tiny little cabin somewhere nearby. Like maybe over here. Or maybe over here, actually. This would be kind of nice. Yeah, this spot looks like it would be kind of nice. We could just have like a little door that we could dig into the dirt right here, and then we could just have a hole that is basically just a drop straight down with a ladder that we could climb down and get into the ravine so that we can do our research down there. Oh, that's going to be so fun. Doing a whole bunch of geography research and doing a whole bunch of gym research. Oh, that's going to be awesome. And maybe even a little bit of cow rescue. Whew. All right, so I'm going to go and trade some more of these wooden posts and then surround this ravine with the wooden post and get some more of the dirt put down and make the path over to the academy. Whew. And then I will see you guys next time, and I think we may dig a hole towards the ravine, but I also want to work on corralling the cows. And we'll figure out what to do next, but definitely start thinking, those of you who are really into the sciencey side of things, about what makes a good red wolf habitat. And I'm thinking turkeys. I'm thinking we need to figure out how to add in some turkeys. So, maybe we can do a trade. All of the turkey or all of the chickens that we find and we put into the corral, we could meet with a rancher of some type to trade turkeys and other wild birds that we could release into our red wolf forest to provide a stable food chain, a stable little food pyramid for our red wolves to be able to eat. So what does it take to make sure that an apex predator is quite happy and well fed? Drawing on some Taito ecology lessons there. And also I think that's another musical tree. I wonder what on earth they can do. And is that another one? Oh my gosh, maybe this is going to be like a perfect place for all sorts of wonderful songbirds. I'm so excited. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.